For this riff, we're going to have a look at a song by Katy Perry, and the song's called Teenage Dream. A huge hit for her back in 2010. Very easy riff. So we'll have a look at how it's constructed. First of all, the scale that it's from is B flat major. So if I write up on the board here B flat major scale, so if you start on the B flat, remember to construct a major scale, it always goes tone, tone, then a semitone, then it goes tone, 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 then finish with the semitone. So this one's in the key of B flat. Now it's basically constructed down a riff of intervals. Now the first interval we're going to play is just simply this note here. It's the B and the D done together, and then it's going to switch to the B and the C together. Now it's 2 bars long, it's in 4/4, so we've got 2 bars, and the rhythm the whole way through is just quavers. So you got your first 2, and then the next 2, then the next 2, and then the last 2. So your rhythm's going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now the next bar is essentially the same with one slight difference. So I'll just draw the 8 in there. Put a double bar line with a repeat. So you got 2, 2, 2, then 2. Now the first chord, or the first bar, is just the same chord. It's just the B flat and the D. So I'll show you how to play it in a second. And we're going to leave this first one of this bar as the same and then change here. So when we're counting that, we're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So essentially the same notes for the first bar, leave that one the same, and then change on this one here. So put a little asterisk above it to remind you that's where we're going to change. So let's show you how to play it. Now start off with, we're going to play, the first notes here is this B flat, which is on the 3rd string, 3rd fret, and directly underneath it you're going to play the D. So you want those two. That interval there's a major 3rd. Now I would play it with my 3rd and my 4th finger, because that's going to allow us to change easily this D note to a C. C is going from, you're on that 3rd fret, 2nd string, back to the 1st fret. So 3rd and 4th finger, and then part way through the bar we're going to lift this finger off the D note and we're going to switch to the C here. So really slowly it'll sound like this. So I've got these two and I'm going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now this next bar, stay here for the first one, and then I'm going to switch this note here to this C here. So it'd sound like this. You go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So with the rhythm right through, it'd go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. One more time. So I'm playing 2 notes per beat there, which is our quavers or 8th notes, and the tempo I believe was about 120. So you're going to have to be able to pick 240 notes per minute. So we talk about picking rates and all that in other videos, and if there's anything I mention here that you're just not quite sure of, go check out my other videos for lots of the tuition. So this is what it's going to sound like. Actually, just before I play it, I'll mention one thing. It's quite a muted tone. So just with your playing, sit your back of your palm slightly on the strings to get this kind of muffled sound. The further up the string you move, you're going to find the more muffling you get. So you're going to find that sort of sweet spot. There it is. And you get your right tone there. So this is what it would sound like. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So just a couple of secrets with that. You notice I didn't move my finger off that C note, 1st fret, 2nd string at all. Once I've got a finger on the D there, it's actually doing nothing. But just to help you to be able to change, when I start I've got all 3 fingers touching and I'm just simply lifting off my 4th finger there. So it's just on and off with that finger. And try and leave that so it doesn't lift. The smaller the movements, the better. Don't do exaggerated movements with your fingers. And you're picking, I'm just doing all down strokes to get that very consistent sort of tone. So it's always that, just that. So I wouldn't suggest trying to do up and down picks for that, just all down. And it'll take a bit of practice to get used to just that very short pick stroke where you get straight across the 3rd to the 2nd and stop. So you make sure you don't hit that 1st string. As I'm playing it, I'm actually muting that string underneath there. So if I accidentally do hit that one, okay, that one's not going to ring. And I'm doing that by having this finger slightly lean against that string. So that's it. So that's Katy Perry's Teenage Dream. So very simple riff, just remember 120 beats a minute, B flat is the key. It's simply the B flat and the D becomes a C, so it changes from a major third to a major second. So have fun with that one, and I'll see you in the next videos.